Afternoon baseball now on the show from Target Field in downtown Minneapolis. Today it's the rubber match of this 3-game series between the Boston Red Sox and the Minnesota Twins. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Phil Hughes, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, he's really had a tough time his last 3 outings. ERA over 9. That's basically giving up a run an inning. He just has really struggled and not been able to figure it out. They're giving him the ball, though, and anytime you get the ball, you got a chance to turn it around. We'll see if today's the day he turns it around.
Into the box steps the leadoff man, Dustin Pedroia, and we are ready for baseball.
Dustin Pedroia.
Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Harold, these Twins, as they take the field here this afternoon, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, the other thing, I mean, they're 3-2 on the homestand, so they haven't been real consistent. You'd like to see 4-1 or even 5-0 at this point, the way they played baseball. That's why this game today puts it 4-2, and now you feel a little bit better, like you're playing pretty good, consistent ball.
And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Yeah, this lineup is really looking for a change of fortune from Pablo Sandoval. He's really struggled in the power category the last 10 games. How about 0 home runs? You wouldn't expect that from a guy with the kind of power that he displays. Hopefully, this is the game he turns it around.
Now at the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Into the windup and the pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Past history with Phil Hughes, 1 for 4. Bradley waits on the 1-0. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Well, Matt, the interesting thing about Carl, look, pitchers struggle with balls in the corner. They don't like that he makes them throw the ball in the middle of the plate sometimes. But he will call that high pitch. So watch him attack the high pitch and try to get that strike.
And here's a ball hit in the air. SANO is over, and he tucks it away for the 2nd out.
Batting third, shortstop, XANDER BOGAERTS.
Digging in now, XANDER BOGAERTS. First chance for him here in the top of the 1st with nobody on. First pitch coming now from Hughes. In there, strike 1.
Well, he's really struggled. I mean, 0 for the series, but the confidence they have in him, he's still in the lineup. Let's see if he can break out right here.
The windup and the 0-1. And that one stayed up a little high. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Stubbs moving to his left, and that ends the inning. They go down 1-2-3 in the 1st for Phil Hughes. And now the Twins will go to work on offense. We've got no score. Drew Pomeranz, a southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, his last outing, Matt, he pitched into the 6th inning, but he just couldn't get out of it. Ran out of gas. I think early on he's strong in games, but in this particular ball game, what am I looking for? Can he get past the 6th and maybe carry this game through and get a W?
Heading for the batter's box now is Drew Stubbs, as he'll start things out in the home half of the 1st.
Fielder, Drew Stubbs.
Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon, HR. They enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
And, Matt, you always want to win 2 of the 3 games. I mean, today is a big game because you walk away and you start adding up those numbers in the series. You go, we won 2 out of 3 there. That's the goal for every team, to win 2 out of 3 in the series.
1-1, here it comes. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
That's a good changeup. Got him to swing early in it. Now you got him set up. You can go back with the hard fastball or double it up with another changeup.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Liner toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, they're having a good night so far. The pitcher threw a scoreless top of the first, and now he leads off with the single. This is the recipe you want.
Rosario.
Standing in now, Rosario. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 1 home run and a dozen RBIs. A fastball that just misses inside.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
Here's the 2-0. And this will be fouled away.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Brian Dozier waits on deck. Nobody out, runner on first. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And that misses for ball 4. And it's 1st and 2nd now with nobody out.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
Here's Brian Dozier now. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
The 1-0 delivery. This is hit sharply to the left side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And the run will score as the Twins grab the early 1-0 lead.
Well, they scored a lot of runs yesterday, and they score 1 here. Maybe the bats are clicking again. They're getting right back to work where they left off yesterday.
Here's Miguel Sano. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 276 the average coming in for him. 7 homers and 21 driven in. He's set. Here's the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. After it is Castillo. He can't get there as it falls in. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out. And boy, a terrific effort out there as we take a second look. Stretches out about as far as he can, but he just can't quite get there, though they were lucky to hold him to just a single. Here's Byung-ho Park as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He could really open this lead up early if he can deliver here with the bases loaded. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Tight spot, bases loaded, nobody out. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Bradley is there. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now.
Hey, always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
Digging in, Ben Paulson. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
This has been a rough inning for him on the mound, but now after that sac fly, he's got to reset. No one on base, so just get 2 more outs and let your teammates try to pick you up with the bats.
One 1-0 pitch on the way. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
That's just not a competitive pitch. I mean, that ball wasn't even close. Now the hitter's sitting 2-0.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Swing and a hard hit ball down the line in right, and that's a fair ball as this will rattle up into the corner, and that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion.
Obviously this is a pitcher's nightmare, but it's a manager's nightmare too. It's only the first inning your starter has already given up 4 hits. The last one, an absolute frozen rope. The last thing he wants to do is get someone up in the pen, but he might not have any other choice.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue in this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Hit to third. Sandoval fields it cleanly. Pedroia on to Moreland as they get them both. It's a double play, and that ends the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. Past history with Phil Hughes, 4 for 10.
Ramirez.
Here's the first pitch to him. A high fastball is in there.
Well, you've been given a 3-0 lead. The last thing you want to do is have base runners on and then give up a big ball, and that 3 runs means nothing to you. So pitch around the corners, make them chase the ball, but do not walk people.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Now the 2-1 coming from Hughes, and Ramirez will just try and work his way aboard here. It's 3-1. Mitch Moreland will be next. Now the 3-1 home from Hughes. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Got him swinging in the dirt. Jimenez goes to get it, and the throw is there to record the first out.
Let's take a look at the Twins defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking down there at second base at Brian Dozier. I love how this guy turns the pivot. He'll hang in there with the best of them, and he's got the arm strength to turn the tough one.
Moreland. He brings a batting average just south. Into the windup and the pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Every time you've definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Dozier onto the grass. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Hughes looking strong that half of the inning as he holds on to a 3-0 lead. Digging in the switch hitter, Danny Santana. And the average isn't pretty. Down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. And that misses for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. A little bit outside. 2-1.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this is fouled straight back. And another foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
All right, time for a majestic defensive alignment for the Red Sox. And I'm looking down at third base. Pablo Sandoval, you know, he's an interesting story. When he first came up, I don't know many people realize he was a catcher. Then they converted him to third base because he had those cat-like reflexes that could cover everything. He's got a little slower as he's gotten older, but there's still a little genie in the bottle. See if he can open it.
Stepping in, Chris Jimenez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line towards center field, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Striding in once again, Drew Stubbs. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike.
Well, he's got a high pitch count, and we're only in the 2nd inning. Things are definitely not going his way. They're really making him work right now.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And that misses. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. And he lays off it to even the count. 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the 2nd out.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Stepping in now, Eddie Rosario, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 1 home run and a dozen RBIs. Comes set with the 0-1. Late that time for a strike.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Working for the punch out and the offering. This is pulled into right. Castillo is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Twins wind up stranding 1. They lead it 3-0. Welcome back to Minneapolis, Minnesota. Time now for the 3rd inning to get underway from Target Field. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Now here's the pitch. This one's down to third. SANO gloves it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting 8th, right fielder, Rusney Castillo.
Now batting, Rusney Castillo. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Now the pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Batting 9th, catcher, Blake Swihart.
And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. And he takes ball 1.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
The 1-0 delivery. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
1-1 on the way from Hughes. On the ground up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They trail in this one 3-0. Digging in to try it again, Brian Dozier. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Number 2, Brian Dozier.
First pitch of the at-bat. Looks at a curveball on the outside corner.
Well, there's a strike looking, but you know what? They've been so patient. They're leading in this game, I think, because of their discipline at the plate. They're not swinging at balls out of the zone.
Good curveball that time in the low 80s, 0-2.
Well, it's awful difficult, Matt, to hit when you find yourself down 0-2, but particularly when you haven't even swung the bat yet. Now you're in protect mode, and you haven't taken one swing.
Yanked on the ground down the line, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Here's the 0-2. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. So the Twins put their leadoff hitter on to get the inning started. Already 2 hits in the ballgame as he's on base here in the home third. And as the graphic there illustrates, his total for the year places him second best on the Twins roster. Ready for another chance? Miguel Sano. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch on its way, and a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. A runner at first with no outs here. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Strike two at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
I love how aggressive he is. He's just attacking the zone with the fastball. Here it is. Now he's at 1-2 count, and really he can go anywhere he wants now.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Nobody out, runner on first. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And he is safe at second base as the decision to move up pays off, and that'll likely be scored a wild pitch.
Baseman, Byung-Ho Park.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Byung-Ho Park. He hit a sac fly earlier. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. One out and a runner on second base. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul.
Well, he's out in front of that changeup. I tell you what, he had to honor the fastball. The fastball, the pitch before, and back with the changeup. That's a great combination.
And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Here's the 1-2. And he chased it in the dirt. He makes the throw to first. 2 down.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Ben Paulson, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. First pitch on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one.
Well, Matt, if I use the cliche, it's not how you start, how you finish, it would apply right now. A couple innings ago, he had a rough inning. Didn't look good. But now he's starting to settle in a little bit better. He may be able to get through this thing.
And he gets a piece here as fouled away. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Ready on 1-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a two-seamer, and the inning is over. One left for Minnesota, but they lead it 3-0. Back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac. Matt Vasgersian with you as Dustin Pedroia settles in to get the inning underway. Here's Hughes back to work now as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. It's 0-1.
I like the fact that they're swinging early in the count, and they're really aggressive right now early in this game. But there will come a time you got to be patient. If you're swinging the strikes, that's one thing, but make him work a little bit.
Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
He's really throwing the ball well in this game, and the thing to me that stands out is that two-seamer. He's got great movement, and he's keeping hitters off balance with it.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Now the pitch. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming now from Hughes.
Nope.
Fastball here too low, and it's 1-0. Now Hughes readies the 1-0. That's wide, 2-0.
Well, he clearly read the scouting report. This guy's been sizzling hot, and look at how careful he's been pitching him.
Here it comes, 2-0. And this is fouled back and out of play. And the pitch on 2-1. Oh, he goes up the ladder on the fastball and pops this one up. Dozier ranging into the outfield. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well executed pitch there.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Here's Hughes now on 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. Santana's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. Still down 3-0. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Right fielder.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Pitch on the way. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. This one smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. One and two, here it comes. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Now the pitch. Liner towards second. Throw by Pedroia will be in time, and there's your first out.
Now batting.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Danny Santana comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He'll start him with a breaking ball, too low that time. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. In there, a base hit. Coming to the plate now,
Now batting.
Chris Jimenez.
Catcher.
1 for 1 after a single his
Jimenez.
first time up. Here's the first pitch to him. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. One 0 count. Here it is. Outside with the breaking pitch, and he falls behind it 2-0.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind it to count 2-0.
Here he comes on 2-0. He's running towards second. Pitch inside. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
Three 0 count. Here it comes. In the dirt here.
3 balls, 1 strike.
No advance here, but it's 3-1 now. Three balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. And, oh, he thought he'd work the walk, but it's a called strike 2 now. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit. Santana rounds the corner and is headed home. The runner from second crosses the plate.
Well, pitching is all about offsetting the hitter. They try to go fastball up, off-speed pitch down, except the batter did a nice job of recognizing the off-speed pitch and getting it for a base hit.
Here comes Sox manager John Farrell on his way out to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart early here this afternoon, and you have to figure he will not be thrilled with his performance in this one. Tyler Thornburg answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Here's Drew Stubbs now as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
4 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Well, there's that classic strikeout pitch, the changeup down, just didn't get him to go after it.
The 1-2 pitch. Curveball that time, not even close.
Tried to get him to bite on that curveball, but no luck. It'll be interesting to see what he goes with now with the count even at 2-2.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, and he goes down to get the curveball there and gets a lot of it. And he got more than enough of it, in fact. This one is gone. A home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. 3rd home run for him on the year. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Yeah, that was solid strategy going with the right-handed reliever there, looking for the right-on-right advantage, but he took that strategy and blasted it into the outfield stands. Guy on the bump just didn't execute the pitch he wanted.
The left fielder.
In now,
number 20,
Eddie Rosario.
Eddie Rosario.
Yes, he'll take a look at ball one. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Just missing here. 2-0. Lifetime numbers against Thornburg. Small sample, a perfect 1 for 1. He also has 1 home run. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And he swings right through it there. 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
The second
Hey,
baseman,
anytime a
number 2,
pitcher locates
Brian
a fastball on the
Dozier.
inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Here's Brian Dozier now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Swing and a little blooper to center. Pedroia into shallow center. And that's the 3rd out. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. We played 4. It's the Twins 6 and the Red Sox nothing. Into the box now, Hanley Ramirez. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Into the windup and the pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
2-0.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
The 2-0 on the way. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. This ball will be chopped foul. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
Here's another 2-2. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Fastball hit on the ground to short. Gloved by Santana. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, first baseman, Mitch Moreland.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. And then it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a high strike there, 0-1.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Pulled toward right center field. Stubbs is in pursuit. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They still find themselves down 6-zip. Digging in once again, Miguel Sano. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
SANO.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is popped up back behind second. And Pedroia looks this one in for out number 1.
Up next for
Hey,
the Twins.
every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Here's Byung-Ho Park. Lifetime numbers against Thornburg. He's 1 for 2. He's taken him deep once. First pitch on its way. And a ball, 1-0. 6 runs, 9 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Man, I don't know if they want any part of him. 2 pitches away. I know he's sitting 2-0 now. This will tell us a lot. Will he come in now, or will he continue to stay away?
Down the third baseline, but this will get foul. 2-1. And the pitch on 2-1. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. 2-2 pitch is hit in the air out to left. Waiting on it is Benintendi. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Twins, designated hitter, Ben Paulson.
Ready for another shot now. Ben Paulson. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Matt, that ball's right down the middle. It looked like he wasn't even going to offer at it. Some guys don't mind taking the first pitch, and they even feel comfortable when they're down 0-1.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. 2 out, nobody on. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. Set to deliver on 2-1. Now a ball sprayed foul into the seats near third.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, followed up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Twins are set down 1-2-3, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. The left-handed hitting Andrew
Leading off for
Benintendi
Boston,
stands in.
left
He'll
fielder,
start things out now in the top half of the sixth. Into the windup and the pitch. Bottom three in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. 1-1 on the way from Hughes. Swinging a soft liner, and this will be put away easily for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Rusney Castillo.
Digging in to try it again, Rusney Castillo. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch is a cutter looked at. 0-1.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Now the 2-1 coming from Hughes. Heading out towards shallow right. Kepler's there for it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Red Sox, catcher Blake Swihart.
And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Red Sox still looking for their first hit here. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Ooh, and heads up as this is pulled foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Now the 3-2 coming from Hughes. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The next 3-2. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. So 6 perfect innings for him out of the gate as he's been masterful. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half. The Twins are in front 6-0. Striding in once again, Max Kepler. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Kepler.
First pitch on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
That's an interesting pitch right there. Let's see if that throws him off a little bit. He's been on a pretty good roll. He can't let it upset him. Just get back in the groove right here.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out.
Boy, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Weak roller right side. To his right, Moreland, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, the shortstop, Danny Santana.
Ready for another shot now. Danny Santana. Lifetime numbers against Thornburg. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled back. Now another 0-2. And a fastball just a bit high.
I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1-2, but you showed him a great fastball. Now he's got to honor that, and you can set him up with anything.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Now this is what baseball's about. A pitcher and hitter going back and forth. Foul ball, strike, foul ball. I can't wait to see how this ends.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Now batting, catcher.
Ready for another chance. Chris Jimenez. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. There to get it is Pedroia. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Down go the Twins in order. They lead it 6-0. Welcome back to Target Field here in Minneapolis. Twins on top in this one as we take a look now at our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Stepping in and ready for another shot,
Leading
Dustin Pedroia. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Dustin Pedroia.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And that's in there for strike 1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
And here's one that misses to Pedroia, and the count evens at 1-1. Line drive to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Well,
Now
this
batting,
one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers
JACKE
give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Here's Hughes now on 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
I like that backdoor breaking ball right there. 0-1. Show him something on the outside half. He swings, he's probably going to roll over it. If not, you might get the call. You didn't get it there, but I like the selection.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. The pitch. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats.
Well, he got what he's looking for. He just got out in front of it right there.
Hughes ready with the 2-2. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Bases are empty, one man out. Full count, 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Just hung in there on that one. Drilled right back up the middle. Santana towards second. He's got it. Throw will be in time to first, and Hughes is looking strong here. 2 away now.
Number 2, XANDER Bogaerts.
So striding forward now, XANDER Bogaerts. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch coming now from Hughes. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and that is off the wall in right field. The throw into second. And he'll make it into second as he just misses the home run, but he'll settle for 2 bases.
Now batting, the designated hitter, HANLEY Ramirez.
Ready once again, HANLEY Ramirez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Ball 1. Here's the 1-0 now to Ramirez. Started that swing a bit too early. Now the 1-1 to Ramirez. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 1-2 from Hughes. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. 2 out here and a runner at second. Out of play. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Mitch Moreland would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Now the 3-2 coming from Hughes. Hit back toward the mound. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And now this is bobbled out in center. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. It's a 6-1 game.
Well, Matt, they scored a lot of runs yesterday, and they're just now scoring today. But it's always who are you facing that particular day. The good pitching is the momentum stopper, and that's what we've seen so far today.
Into the box now, Mitch Moreland. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. A runner on first with 2 away. Here's a look over to first, but the runner's back easily. And here's a ball hit in the air. SANO is there, and the side is retired. A run on 2 hits in the inning for Boston. 7th inning stretch upcoming here in the Twin Cities. Twins lead it 6-1. Joe Kelly gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Joe Kelly.
Digging in and looking for more, Drew STUBBS. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Soft liner to the right side, so he'll add one to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one, so it's an inning opening single to kick off their half of the 7th.
Well, there's a nice little soft liner. I know it's a leadoff base hit. It wasn't hit as hard as he'd like to, but sometimes that little soft liner starts rallies.
Into the box, Eddie Rosario, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back easily. And again a throw, and the runner back. On the corner away, a ball and a strike. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And Sandoval will put this one away for out number 1.
The second baseman, number 2, Brian Dozier.
So stepping in, Brian Dozier. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there.
That was an interesting pitch, Matt. Look, we're in a double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that hard sinker. Get that ground ball, maybe get a double play. But he didn't throw it. He just threw a fastball. I don't know what he's doing right now, but he got it in there for a strike.
Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And a dive, but he's back. Runners on first with 1 down. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. If you got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Up next for the Twins, third baseman.
At the plate, Miguel SANO. He flew out in his last at-bat. First things first, here's a throw over. Back in standing. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. And Pedroia will make the catch, and the inning is over. Twins wind up stranding one. They lead it 6-1. Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
The pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a ball line softly down the right field line. Foul.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
Grounded to first. Park fields it cleanly, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. There's a look at our line score showing the home-standing Twins on top here in Minneapolis as they look to close this one out. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. And that misses inside 1-0. Now Hughes readies the 1-0. Oh, tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
I can't believe he got a check swing single. How frustrating for the pitcher. You make a good pitch, got him fooled. He checks his swing and gets a base hit. He's got to be thinking, you don't deserve that hit.
Digging in once again, Rusney Castillo. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Ball, that's out.
The cutter runs outside, ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. There's a belt high strike to even the count at 1-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Hit hard, but foul toward first, so he'll come back and line it up again. And this is a strike 3 called. Oh, caught a break there. 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. Coming up on the century mark in pitches now through the first 7 2/3.
Tell you what, 100 pitches and he gets through the 8th inning. He's running out of bullets, but he's done his job. Now it's time to turn over to the bullpen. I don't think we'll see him in the 9th, but if he gets through the 8th, that's a nice job.
Here comes Hughes now on 2-0. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. Another one sent foul.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with a fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
The 2-2 one more time. This is line to left. And that'll get down for a base hit. Now here comes the Twins manager on his way to the mound. And it looks like that's going to be all for Phil Hughes. So he'll leave after a strong 7 2/3 here as he'll hope the bullpen can get the final 4 outs to secure his victory. Trevor May trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Trevor May.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And he lays off there 1-0. His career numbers in this matchup, a 3 for 12 line. Grounded foul off to the left near Brian Butterfield in the third base coaching box. Here's the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now another 2-2. A little bouncer. That winds up foul.
That is the 4th foul ball of this AB right here. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Boston strands a couple. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Fernando Abad is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Fernando Abad.
Here's Byung-Ho Park. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Byung-Ho Park.
First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1.
Well, that's not what they were looking for when they brought him into the game. First pitch nearly hits the first batter he's facing. That's a little bit to be concerned if you're the manager.
Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Well executed 2-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
At the plate, Ben Paulson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Lefty versus lefty, and the first pitch misses for ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. One out, nobody on. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1. Max Kepler is on deck. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. And a changeup. Couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Now at the plate, Max Kepler. And he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. First pitch on its way. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Runners on first with 1 down. Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. And a swing and a miss as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. The payoff pitch one more time. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Moreland is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the shortstop, Danny Santana.
Now to the plate, Danny Santana. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Oh, 0-1. Here it comes. In the dirt. And he is safe at second, and the wild pitch here could prove costly with 2 away. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. 1-2. Here it comes. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Minnesota. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. Ryan
attention,
Presley
please.
comes on from
Now
the
pitching
pen,
for the
hoping to
Twins,
finish this one off
number
here in the top of the
57,
ninth.
Ryan Presley.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear
Leading
that the
off for
plan of
Boston,
attack against the top of
center
the order
fielder,
has worked.
Jackie
Well, when you've only
Bradley
surrendered one hit
Jr.
to the top three guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Bradley waits on the 1-0. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Stubbs racing back. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot off the bat of Jackie Bradley Jr. 6th home run on the season for him. As the lead is cut to 4, it's 6-2 now.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
Your attention, please. Now
New
pitching
pitcher
for the
coming
Twins,
on, and it looks to
number
be the
9,
right-hander Matt Belisle.
Matt Belisle. The shortstop.
Here's
number
Xander
2,
Bogaerts
Xander
now.
Bogaerts.
As he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will as it heads to the corner. A fair ball. Ramirez will head for second, and he'll reach second now with 1 away.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's
Now
been
batting,
torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball 1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Dozier has it. Throw on to first, and now the Red Sox are down to their final out.
Good range shown off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
Digging in the switch hitter, Pablo Sandoval. His career numbers against this pitcher, he's gone just 2 for 13. In there for strike 1. A man on third with 2 down. Ground ball up the middle, and it's going to get through into center field for a base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's now a 6-3 contest.
Well, I love the perseverance. Comes down to late in the game. He ends up getting the base hit to drive in the run. You know, he hadn't had any hits the whole game, so that was a big at-bat for him to battle.
Glenn Perkins gets the call here as he'll try and look for one out to finish this thing off.
Glenn Perkins.
Standing in now, Andrew Benintendi, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Grounded fouled off to the right side. Now a crowd of 31,000 plus come to their feet. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, man.
Yeah, there's no question that this one got away from him. He was cruising, had him down 0-2 with 2 outs, and he's going to be pretty unhappy with that. You never want to give an offense new life in an inning.
So coming to the plate, Rusney Castillo. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
I like the aggressiveness, Matt. He hits the batter, then he comes right back with the fastball and says, dare you to hit it. I'm coming after you.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. 2 down, runners at first and second. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is that they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
6-3 the final score today. Phil Hughes takes the win on the mound, his second of the year. Drew Pomeranz couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious Twins: 6 runs, 10 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. For the Red Sox, 3 runs on 7 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. The winning pitcher is Philip Hughes. His record is now 2-1. Give the save to Glenn Perkins, his 3rd. The loss goes to Drew Pomeranz. He falls to 1-2. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 12 minutes. A reminder, fans, that additional light rail trains on the Hiawatha Line and Central Corridor are available at the Target Field station located beyond Wright Field on 3rd Avenue.